Beautifully done. Only had only 2. What, is that your second?
Yeah.
Any skimmers?
About £20 skinny.
Right.
After
Jesus, Ben.
that way, good work. I just flicked hard at head.
That's got to go on the channel.
Right, good morning everybody. I'm Dave Wood from Baguptv. We're on our way down to Larford Lakes for the practice match before the Goldenrod final. It's Friday. There's a practice match on. There's about 65 anglers on it today, and it's a cross between Spessy Lake and Match Lake, so we don't know where you're going to get drawn or anything like that. But we're on our way down now. It is about 7:15, I think it is, around about that time. We're supposed to be going to that cafe for some breakfast, so hopefully we'll get there in time if there isn't any more bloody traffic. We've had loads of traffic this morning. And then we're staying at Sour Point Manor Hotel, I think it's called, or Sour Point Manor Hotel tonight, ready for the Goldenrod final tomorrow morning. So you probably saw last year's Goldenrod final. There's qualifications all up and down the country, and then if you win a 20 peg zone, you get through to the final, which we've qualified for the last 3 years. So we're third time lucky, 3 times a charm, innit, really. So hopefully this year will be all right. Last year was pretty much nearly perfect. We went down on the Friday last year. We did well in the practice match on the Friday. I think we ended up coming third. And then on Saturday on the first day, we drew a mega peg, and we had £118. We ended up winning the section. I think I ended up coming about 5th or 6th probably about 3rd in the match as well, or something like that. We had a mega day, and then the last day it all went to pot, didn't it? Didn't catch a bloody thing, and we went from hero to 0. But this year we'll try to see if we can do the business. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to get there. Once I'm down there, nice and relaxed, get some breakfast and enjoy it. So Tids is on the way down with me. We're going down in convoy. He were up early this morning. He says, "Oh, I'll meet you on motorway." I said, "All right." So anyway, he's here coming down with us. There's loads in it today, loads of fantastic anglers down there, so it should be a good do. You've pretty much in the final got to win your section. It goes on section points and then on weight, and it's 10 grand for the winner, loads and loads of prizes. I think they're paying out the top 10 as well, so it'd be nice to get in the top 10, get some money back, and yeah, getting that top 10 would be lovely. So anyway, it's the practice match today, and we'll see how we get on. So let's get down there, let's get some breakfast, and we'll see you when we're down there. You having a piss? Morning.
it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win at life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?
Right, just drawn. We're on peg 25 on Spessa. Exactly where I was on the practice match. Great, isn't it? So I thought I'd make a quick escape and get over there while I can, because there's not many parking spaces, but well, at least I know what I'm doing-ish. I wanted to be on Match Lake just to say, right, I've been on Match Lake, and but I keep getting on Spessy, don't I? So we'll see what it is. Get parked up, get us tackle out, and see how we get on. Be all right. Yeah, well, I'm on the same peg as in qualifier match. Yeah. Yeah, long, innit? So. Oh yeah, you'll be all right, mate. Right, I'm gonna get tackled up. I'll ring you in a bit. See you in a bit, chat.
Bream all over.
Bream or, yeah.
You know, realistically, I haven't fished for half a year. That means what I want
Alright, yeah.
set up my rods, just make sure
All ready for tomorrow.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then make sure my car is ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, true. We'll see anyway. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah, see what's happened. I think I've got something in my car just in case we get caught.
What? Beer?
No. It's a sweet alcohol.
Oh, really?
You want me go? Good woman.
Huh? Right, so here we go. Deja vu or what? We're in the same area as last time. Look, and I've even got my gold cap on for a bit of gold action. That means we're going to win it, doesn't it? Surely, bit of gold. No, does it? Don't know. Who knows? Yeah, we're drawing the same peg, 25. We were there last time. The next peg up, they've changed the pegging a little bit. So looks the same to me, wind blowing in, same sort of area. So we'll turn you around and we'll show you what we're doing today. Right, so here we are, peg 25. Got Steve Brindley next door. This side we've got one of the Jackson brothers, my mate the Count down there. So this is where we are. This is where Fabian were in the practice match, and I've drawn this today. So I've got my rods set up, I've got all my rods covered. Got a couple of short ones, all with method feeders on. 10 foot, 12 foot, 11 foot, all the same rods, the essential method feeder and the essential distance feeder, the 12 foot one, just for a longer chuck out there. We've got us bait all fishery micros, we've got us criticals, the sprays, we've got a little bit of ground bait, which is the margin mega mix meter, and a bit of this stuff in the old Polona as well. So we're all set up raring to go. Simon Fry's down here somewhere. I don't know who's drawn the best peg. Tids is on a good peg, I think. But I'm not too sure who's drawn M pegs. I think Andy Kinder's drawn an M peg over there. But that's it, raring to go. Just gonna ease into the match, see what happens. So wish me luck. Right, we're here. We're all set up and raring to go. Got a few minutes left to do now. I think 5 minutes. Probably going to change the battery on that just to make sure we've got a fresh battery in. But yeah, raring to go. So we'll wait for the old time, have a bit of a drink and try and relax for 2 minutes before we get cracking. So yeah, we'll see you at the start of the match. Here we go, first fish. Skimmer. Got my bloody wafter and all that. Well, first cast, first fish. I think the count further up he's had 1. No one else has caught anything yet. Probably going to stay on this line for about 20 minutes, see what happens, and if we start getting one a chuck then we'll stay on it. Just have another little knock. But excuse me, we'll see how it goes and keep on this for a little while and then go out long, I think. Put a bit of bait in. That's the plan. Ooh, that were a big liner. Whack, come back. Ooh, there might be a carp down there. Oh, that's one, I think. Yeah, that's what it were. Skim. Quite hard, these skimmers, you know. Especially when they're decent size. Mind them when they're like that. Two skimmers in the bag. That's a better start than last time. See if we can get another. Get that towel out. Catching bloody skimmers. Another nice day today. I think it's going to be a bit cooler tomorrow though. But the wind's blowing straight into my face. This could be a carp. Oh no, I don't know. Might not know it's up. Skimmer, I think it is. Oh, it's an hybrid, that's why. I think it's a jacket. That'd have been great if that had been a carp, but it weren't. Mind if they're like that, them skimmers. My mate Matt's drawn the MPEG. Oh, Matt is. He's drawn MPEG up there where we were last year, 19. So he fancies it. Tidsy's drawn well MPEG. Andy Kidner's on an MPEG. Not too sure who's this side, but I'm sure there's a few of the locals what are on the MPEGs. An odd indication on that now. Right, pal. Hey? I won't go that far.
Huh?
I won't go that far.
You're the only reason I know.
Oh yeah? No, nice to meet you, mate. What's your name?
It's John.
John. Are you local then down here?
Yeah, Colchester.
Oh, not that far then, eh? Right, well, we're still on that line. I've had a decent run on it, to be honest. A few fish. Odd skimmer. Probably got about 6 or 7 skimmers on it. This seems a bit of a better fish. Probably a better bream, I would have thought. Not had no carper on yet. They're better fish, aren't they? 2, 3 pounds. I'm making me wafter. So I'm doing alright. Steve next door, he's got 1 or 2 skimmers. I ain't seen anybody catch any carp or anything yet. And got a nice visit from a chap called John, who's a subscriber, so thanks for the chat, John. Nice to see you. Just drop it in nice and gently. And then just keeping it slack seems to be the trick. So That was the best one what we've had so far. Must have been £3. But nobody's catching much anything. I can't really see. There's a big tree here. Big tree there. Not a bite. I'm just keeping my eye out, see if anyone starts catching long, because nobody's really chucked long. And I think pretty much got it all to myself if I fancy it. I think I'm definitely going to have a chuck in the next sort of half an hour. Just give it maybe an hour and get some fish, because that was the mistake last week. But I weren't getting these skimmers like this. So decisions. I think you're going to catch them skimmers today, probably tomorrow, and then they're going to shut up shop. So that's what they seem to do. But we'll keep going. Get skimmers like that every chuck in. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? That wind keeps coming back. But I'm just keeping my eye out. That the count with his big feeder going in, that's a good bite, isn't it? Boom. Be one of them like, they look like skimmer hybrids. I don't know what they are. They're really white. Looks like an hybrid. Definitely an hybrid. They're the ones what you tip just goes mental. But today's a practice match, and I know I want to do well, but I know I can catch these on this line if I draw in these sort of tree area. I'm dying to have a chuck out long, because that's what did the business last time. But I just want to get a few fish under my belt, and then I'll have a chuck. Still getting a few bites on this, so it's not something to come off. I just want to try that long line, because in the match it's either do I stop and fish for skimmers and try and get a good weight of skimmers on this, or is it better to chuck long and try and catch a few carp. That's my options. But none of these are chucking out long. Everybody's fishing short, and I seem to be winning the short line match at the minute. So a couple more fish, and then I'm gonna go. I said I'd get half an hour, but maybe a lot longer, because I'm getting bites, you see. Couple more fish, then I'm going home. Promise. Right, we'll catch you in a bit. Well, put my coat on because it's gone a bit cold. I went out long. It is now 1 o'clock and I've had an hour out long at 55 metres, and I've had one little indication and that were it. So I've probably a liner off me, short line or something like that. So I didn't have a bite for an hour. Steve next door, he's caught up to me now. He must be there or thereabouts. Just had a nice chat with Neil McKennan, one of my favourite anglers. Neil, he's drawn up there in my section. He's had a nice guy, nice to talk to. Some good advice off Neil over the years. And he's up there. He said he's had a few. So he's had to walk back down for his coat. He said he was cold, so he's walked back down. Or his pellets or something, I can't remember what it was. So we're back on the short line now. For a roach. Look at that for a roach. Lovely fish. Must catch them big roach. Must be doing something wrong right if I'm catching them, aren't I? Roach. Lovely fish. So yeah, we're back on the short line. That long line was terrible. And last week that's where they caught, so I'll give it a good hour anyway. I couldn't have left it any longer. So I've gone back on this anyway, and we just had a skimmer. Then that roach. I have heard Tids is doing quite well. He's over the other bank, peg 4 on, not 4, in the corner. A match lake. Can't remember what peg he's on. I think it's 34 or something right at top corner. Anyway, he's had 4 carp. God, that was another big wrap round. I bet that's another roach, that, you know. I'd be surprised if it's another roach. It's a roach bream hybrid, that's what it is. So he's doing the best, is Tidsy on Match Lake, from what I've heard. Well, in his little sort of section, sort of thing. I ain't really seen anybody else catch much, apart from these skimmers. So I think it's get your head down and try and catch these. Old lad next door, old Jackson, he's had a few. The Count, he's further up. They call him Count Dracula. He's further up there. Count Dracula. Or Count Duckula. Remember Count Duckula where he was? Nanny's here, Nanny.
It's Nanny, Master Duckula, with your hot cocoa and chocky bickies.
Oh, good. Come in, Nanny. Nanny, why can't you come through the door like everyone else?
Oh, the door!
Remember that, watching that as a kid. But there seems to be quite a few fish there. I baited it up once. And I bait down this side. Keep going on this for a bit, and if it goes dead, then I'll just bait it up and chuck out long again and see if we can nick a carp out long. But I think if we're going to get a carp or anything, it'll be in the margins, I would have thought, later on. But you never know. You don't know what happens here. So yeah, steady away. hopefully we'll get a few more bites, a few more skimmers, and then hopefully a big dirty carp will move in. That's what we want. It looks like he's going down the edge already. Gonna have a chuck down there. Was he baiting some baiting up? Ooh, but yeah, I can't really see anyone. I know Kinder's got MPEG over there. Looks like he's playing a fish. And that's it really. Nothing else to report. Just get my head down and keep catching these, I think, for a bit. That's it. I'll come back to you when I've had a few more, and hopefully we'll get a better one on or something like that, and I'll turn the film back on. Thought we were going to go then. No, that's it. Right. Come back to you in a bit. Right, well, it's about 2 o'clock. A couple of hours left now, and still on the short line, catching odd skimmer. They're not coming fast enough. But catching odd skimmer on this. What more in there than he did. Coming in that. Still not had a carp. Trying my best to catch a carp. That's twice I've been here and not had a carp, so I've got to try and catch one. But they do say that these are the skimmer pegs, but I just want to catch a carp, say I've bloody caught one. Steve next door, he's caught up on me because when I went long, he started catching, and he's caught quite a few now. So he's caught up to me. He might be in front of me, Steve next door. I caught a few skimmers up there and what have you, but I talked to Si Fry, he's got a couple of skimmers more down there, so he says he's got about 11-12 skimmers. Yeah, I ain't seen anybody else catch a carp up here. Apparently the count's doing quite well, and there's not a liner there. I think Andy Kinder's got a few over there, and I talked to Tidser. He says he's got about £50. Excuse me, he's got about £50 now, so he's doing all right on Match Lake. He says he gets a couple and then they just disappear. So he says he's doing alright, but it's the usual MPEGs, and the wind's all over the place. It's coming towards me, it's going left, it's going right. But there's odd fish there, but they're just, you get 2 or 3 and then just go. And you just got to keep moving, I suppose. I've baited an edge up down this side to my left. I've baited one here just where this tree is as well. I've had one skimmer off that and one skimmer off that one. But I ain't really learned out from last week, apart from I thought you were going to catch long, and I've given it an hour and not had a bite on it, and I don't want to go too far down in the sort of section, because I think if I persevere on that long line and give it 2 or 3 hours, I'll probably get a couple. But at the minute, well, the way things are going, you could have probably caught 5 or 6 skimmers on this short line, but it's not really going round now, is it? Curse of the camera. So I think what we'll do is just keep alternating this line, alternating that, and if it goes full on dead, if it goes dead as a doornail, or whatever they call them. A doornail? Dead as a doornail. Yeah, that's it, innit? Got the saying right. Then we'll chuck out long, but it is what it is. Let's get that in again, because I had a bite and then probably come off like. Let's see if we can get. Oh, fucked me running. Top now. It's all going wrong, innit, on camera. That's what happens. It goes wrong. Yellow seems to be the best bait. Yeah, that duck. See if we can get another one. But yeah, that's about it really. No what else to tell. Just skim a city again like it were last week. And still not caught a carp. Which is frustrating. Probably a few carp moving on the shore. That wind's a pain. Chucking out long now. That's it. You get 2 or 3 fish, then he goes dead. I don't know what they caught across from me. It was quite hard to see. There we go. That's on the skimmer. I think it'd be absolutely solid with that wind coming towards me, wouldn't it? Not big enough. It's not big enough. That skimmers. Try down that edge, see if we can get one. Put a bit of smelly stuff on and all, so if there is a carp there, I like a bit of smelly minds there. Smelly spray. Right, I'll try this edge. See if we get out down here. If I get out, I'll film it for you. If not, we'll get back on them skimmers and see if we can catch some more of them, and I'll update you in the next sort of hour or so. So, pray for a carp. Well, persevered and persevered, and we finally got one. And I think Steve Brinley's got one next door and all. Yeah, ew. Finally.
This is David Wood, and he's bagging. He's got one on right now. He's under pressure. He's coming in. David Wood, he's coming through. David Wood, David Wood, David Wood. He's still on. He's still coming in. How you doing, Dave?
What's the most hated doing down here?
You're the most hated. How many you had, Dave?
No.
Beautifully done. How many you had?
Only 2.
What, is that your second?
Yeah.
Any skimmers?
About 20 pounds skimmers.
Right. Jesus, Dave.
That way, good, wasn't it? I just flipped out of head.
That's got to go on the channel.
Right, well, that's the end of that one. I cannot believe that what just happened. I don't know if I weren't paying attention or what happened, but just had this fella come up behind me, messing about with my camera. Shouldn't be walking the bank while I'm trying to fish, coming so close while I was netting a fish, and then I don't know what's happened, put me off, and the bloody fish has just jumped out of the net, jumped out of my net straight into water, and I've lost it, and it must have been £12. Absolutely so peeved off you can't understand. Anyway, that ginger fella, he's just bloody walked behind me. He said, "You're alright, yeah, shouldn't be walking the bank while in big matches like this," and then he's just gone. Bloody Mark Roger, the most hated angler in the world. I hate him. Anyway, I don't know what happened. It just flipped out of the net and gutted. So I've just lost it, £12. And I reckon that might have won me the section. Absolutely gutted. Steve's had another bigger next door as well. Probably about £12. And I needed that fish, so I can't believe that. That's never happened to me before. All I can say is, well, at least it hasn't happened in the final tomorrow. But that's going to play in my mind, that. I need to get that out of my head. Frickin' Mark Roger. I'm blaming him. I'm blaming him. Right, we finished the match. Ended up weighing 47.10, something like that. But with that carp, what I messed up, it didn't cost me today, thank God. Matt Hayes has won the section with £73 at the top. So with that carp, what were it, probably £10. 47, 57. I probably had about £60 at a push. But I beat all them round me, and I probably beat them, and I come second in the section, wouldn't I? But with that lost carp flipping out of my net, I ended up coming third in the or fourth in the section, I think. Terrible. But it is a practice match, and I can't believe I did that, to be honest. I don't know what come over me. I've never had that happen before, and yeah, a bit gutted about it all. But I need to shake it off, get back to the hotel, get myself sorted, have a good night, get some food down me, and get ready for the morning, because the big one's tomorrow. So we're not bothered about that. But well done to Tidsy, well done to Burley. They've both done really well. I think Burley's one match late, Tidsy's come second. And then on our bank, Peg 1, can't remember his name, he's had 207. He's ended up winning Spessy. And I can't remember who else, but there were a lot of people not catching much on that other side of Spessy. So I think if you want to be in there, you want to be in that middle bit on where we've been today to catch some fish. But another day, see what happens tomorrow. So left it on a bit of a bad one, this one. Sour taste in my mouth, I would say. But hope you enjoyed it anyway. And yeah, keep liking, keep subscribing up to the videos. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Keep on bagging. We out. Right, well, I just wanted to stop this video here because obviously this is a few days after the event, and I've watched the footage back and I've only got myself to blame. I didn't want it to come across that I was blaming Mark Roger. He's one of my friends and that, and he just come up and we're having a bit of a laugh and that, and I was a little bit too serious on the day. But yeah, I didn't want to blame Mark Roger for it because it was my own fault. And I think what's happened is I've got the fish and its head, you can see its head go straight into my landing net like that, and its tail's hanging out. And what I should have done is got hold of the fish and just flipped it up a little bit so I could see its mouth. But me being a little bit lazy, I don't know, maybe something come across me, and I was trying to do it faster or something, and I've picked the net up like that there and pulled it up and then tried to unhook it, and then it's just flipped out. And I think that's what's happened. So yeah, I just thought I'd stop the video there. I didn't want it to come across like I was blaming Mark Roger when he'd probably not done anything wrong, to be honest. So me and Mark Roger are good friends. In fact, to be honest, I'll tell you a little story that in COVID time, when it were really, really bad and you couldn't go out, where you could only go out for an hour's exercise a day, me and Mark were on the phone pretty much 24/7 talking about fishing, doing little videos, and Mark did quite well. He helped me get through it, to be honest, because it were a very, very tough time mentally, probably like for everybody else out there, COVID, and we got through it together, talking all the time and stuff like that. So I'll always so he's always been a good friend as Mark, and we've always talked and what have you, and he's always given me good feedback on the videos and stuff like that. So I just wanted to say it's not a dig at Mark Roger, just only myself to blame. So there we go. Right, anyway, that's the end of that one. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red.